students, how are you? Hope you all are well. Today, as we did earlier in our first video of subject verb concord, we did up to rule number 5. Now we move further with this video, and here we give the rule number 6. We move further in this video with the description of rule number 6 of the subject topic subject verb concord. As I repeat in our first video also, for the students who are new, I am repeating it again that subject verb concord is very important as well as interesting and very easy topic that has included by CBSE for 10th class boards exams. Okay, now students, here you can see I am studying rule number 6 for you. See students, there and here are never subjects. See you students, you can see there are so many sentences which starts with there and here. Okay, which starts with there and here. There and here are never subjects. They are not counted in subjects in sentences that begin with these words. The subject is usually found later on. In sentences which starts with there and here, we can find the subject later on in the sentence. Okay, the subject is usually found later on in the sentence. For example, I am giving here for you, there were 5 books on the shelf. Here the sentence starting with there, it is not the subject here. Okay, and after there, were is the plural verb used. And when we read the sentence further, we can find that books is here subject. See, students, pay attention, books here is the subject, and as you know, books is the plural subject here. So we are seeing that we have used here the plural verb were. Okay, now I am repeating it again for the students who are getting confused, a little bit confused. So there is not the subject in each and every sentence. When we start the sentence with there and here, there are no subjects. Subject we can find in the sentence later on. Like in this sentence, the subject is books, and you can see books is the plural subject. Okay, and with this plural subject we are using here plural verb were. Okay, got it? There were 5 books on the shelf. Okay, books here is the plural subject, and here with plural subject, as we know, we have to use only plural verb, and that is were here. Were is the plural verb. Now move further. We can say were. Were is the plural verb that agrees with the subject books. Okay, that agrees with the subject books. Now come to the rule number 7. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on their use in the sentence. You know, students, collective nouns, as you have earlier studied in the previous classes also, collective nouns are the some groups of people or groups of magicians or some flowers which are get together in a form of bouquet. All these are collective nouns, like library, a team of football, a team of cricket match. Okay, all these are collective nouns. Like I am giving here one example, the orchestra. Orchestra is a group of musicians, and this is called the collective noun. The orchestra is playing a hit song. Here you can see is used here in this sentence, and is, you can see, is singular verb, and the orchestra is also the singular group. It is considered as a single unit. The orchestra, you can say, the meaning of orchestra is a band of musicians, and that is considered as a single unit. And here with this singular subject, it is included here in the singular subject, and singular subject is used with singular verb only, or we can say that singular verb is used with the singular subject. So the orchestra is playing a hit song. Orchestra is considered as one unit here, so you can say this subject orchestra in this sentence is singular. Okay, now switch on to the next sentence. The orchestra were asked to give their musical backgrounds. Here you students, you can see that the orchestra is considered as a separate unit, or you can say plural subject here. So to satisfy this plural subject, we are using here the plural verb, and word is plural verb. So orchestra is considered as separate units. It is plural subject here. Here you can see in the previous sentence the orchestra is one. Now we are talking about only one group, and in this sentence we are talking about different orchestra. Okay, now switch to rule number 8. Some nouns, while plural in form, are actually singular in meaning. Again I am repeating it. Some nouns, while plural in form, are actually singular in meaning. Like in example we can see mathematics. It is seems to be plural, but it is singular in sense. It gives a singular sense, and by seeing s at the end of this word, some of the students get confused that it is plural, but in actual it gives singular sense. And to satisfy the need of this subject, this singular subject, we use here singular verb is. We should not use here are. We should use here is. Okay. Mathematics is an easy subject for some people. So in this sentence I am repeating it again. Mathematics seems to be plural for some students. Some students get confused, but it is singular. It is not plural. Okay, and to satisfy this singular subject, we have to use here singular verb. Okay, now switch to rule number 9. Doesn't is a contraction of does not. Doesn't is a contraction of does not. Does not is full word, and its contraction is doesn't. Okay, contraction means short form. Contraction means short form. Okay, and should be used only with the singular subject. Here we can conclude that doesn't is used with a singular subject, and don't is a contraction of do not. Do not and should be used with a plural subject. Okay, for example, he doesn't like it. He here singular subject, and doesn't is used with this singular subject. Okay, got it? Now switch to rule number 10. Nouns such as civics, mathematics, dollars and news require singular verbs. All these words which I am talking about, like civics, mathematics, dollars and news, seems to be plural, but they require singular verbs. In actual, they gives us singular meanings. Whether they have s at their ends, like civics ends with s, mathematics ends with s, dollars ends with s, and news ends with s, but they require singular verbs because they are singular subjects. They are singulars. Okay, so they need with them singular verbs. For example, $1 million is needed to renovate that building. Dollars seems to be plural, but it gives a singular sense. In actual, it gives us a singular sense, and in actual, it is singular subject. So with this singular subject, we need to use here singular verb, that is. Okay students, now I am asking some questions on the basis of this video. So give me the answer that I am going to ask. My first question is, what is the meaning of concord? What is the meaning of concord? That I gave you in my previous video, the meaning of concord. Now my next question is, on the basis of rule number first, which we discussed in our first video, which type of verb is used with singular subject? I am repeating it again. On the basis of rule number first, which we discussed in our previous video, which type of verb is used with singular subject? And my third question is, My third question is, what is used, which type of verb is used with the sentences which starts with one of the, like one of the relatives, one of the boxes? Which type of verb is used with such kind of sentences, as I have discussed it in my previous video. So students, have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care and give me answers of these questions immediately after watching this video after 15 minutes. Okay.